Have you ever thought or asked yourself how a well-furnished supermarket operates? What is involved in starting a supermarket? How do people working in a supermarket earn? And how do they manage to set up all these things, including the cloth set, the shoes for both male, female and school-going children, foodstuffs like mafuta ya kupika, unga, sukari, chumvi. Ni chumvi ama ni chumvi? I don't know, so long as I mean salt, a product yenye iongezekangi bei, and many more without forgetting electricals.
You look at compare any supermarket around, Destiny best sells at the cheapest prices.
Wait, are supermarkets fading away?
Supermarkets are not fading away. That's a very crazy perception.
And now you have at least some idea on what we are doing today, and this is Destiny Best Supermarket on Hapa Kazi too. Stay tuned.
Hapa Kazi too, yo yo. Hapa Kazi too, yo yo. Yeah, Hapa Kazi too, yo yo. Hapa Kazi too.
Now, in all times across the country, they speak about supermarket. But what defines a good supermarket is the quality, achievable prices that are offered in different supermarkets. And that is why, leo kwenye Hapa Kazi tu mpenzi mtazamaji, tunakuletea Destiny Best Supermarket. Bei poa kila siku. Before tuende mbali, first things first. Our contact ako kwa shughuli yake ya kila siku. A place that not only does he get his income, but a place he calls home. He is the social media manager wa hii supermarket na pia part of the management team.
Hi, I'm Brian Mbugua. I'm part of the management team at Destiny Supermarket. I'm the social media marketing manager. I'm also part of the physical marketing crew, also a back office operator. So I do a lot. It's bold. And we're glad to have you here.
And the pleasure is ours. Wow! Brian's position was not a coincidence because of the background of his studies that we must channel networking and marketing to the online customers. A position he doesn't regret because he is super and he markets. Got it?
Because actually I did mass communication and always figured out I'd be in some TV station doing great things. But then I ended up here and it's the best place to be. I can assure you that. Somehow I thought my IT was good for a supermarket. And slowly we grew, and now here we are. I call this place home every day. I come to work in the morning, go back home proud. I actually love what I do. It's the secret of everything. You look at mass communication, it's all about reaching out to people out there, right? So when I came to Destiny, I felt like I have the idea of how to reach out to their basics, everything. So what I did is introduce the social media thing, and here we are now. Reaching out to people online. I guess social media is a broad market.
Of course, no man is perfect. With an experience of over 1 year in the industry, Brian confirms to us that despite his job, kuwa from the heart, kila siku si Sunday.
Okay, I don't know. It's not always rainy days. There are sunny days. There are days you'll wake up and find people surrendering you online. Then you have to handle that. It's not easy. And the problem with social media is, you'll see a post, and definitely we all agree to that thing. The problem about social media, it's one of the best things, but again, fiction everywhere. So somebody woke up, felt like surrendering Destiny, and now you have to deal with that. You have to change perceptions. Over 200 people have seen the post. It's not easy. At the end of the day, we have customers who know Destiny Supermarket is one of the best supermarkets. At the end of the day, we also have customers who don't know which supermarket is the best here. They want to sample every supermarket. And then when they go online and see Destiny Best Supermarket does this, and they buy that, it becomes bad for business. And again, as part of the management, you have to solve that. And it doesn't get easier. But at the end of the day, it depends on who are you working with. I have a team that I can say is very convincing. They make it easier for you. Every day is a challenge, but if you have the right team with you, if you have the right goals, it becomes easier. It's been 1 year in a market I knew nothing about. But honestly, it's been one of those good years.
Kila mtu ana experience yake na test yake, na we can at times choose different paths za kazi. Niliwaambia history yote ya kupiga hustle lazima ivutue na passion, but you might ask yourself, why should someone choose to work in a supermarket?
Okay, one thing about a supermarket everyone doesn't know is, a company, a customer will just walk in, buy something, walk out. It's just another norm. But supermarkets, it's like a whole new lane. The things that happen here, you won't look at it, like you enter the supermarket, you won't notice, but trust me, a lot of things happen here. It's like, it felt like the challenge to take, and trust me, it's one big challenge. The moment you come and see something on the shelf, you know, you basically come pick it up, but then there's a process. There's a supplier will bring that thing, it will be received by someone else, an invoice will be put by someone in a back office, it will then be priced. Before it goes to the shelf, over 10 people will have gone through that item. So again, the supermarket, it's like a big tree with a lot of branches. And I think the secret of running a supermarket is having like your workers who can relate with each other. Because at the end of the day, a body part without one part, it's not a body part. So like it's a chain and we put it together. That's why we are the best supermarket here. Our customer service is on a high note because we put it together. We are a united team. The unity comes forward to the customers.
Kama hamwezi nipea kitu nataka nirudishieni pesa yangu.
Hao ndio wale marude customers who many a times make the office so uncomfortable. Wanasema bad day in office, lakini hata hivyo, the customer is always right.
Once in a while you'll find a rude client, and at the end of the day the customer is always right, so you have to do by them.
Lakini hiyo tu haikuzuia Destiny kuitwa best na kuendelea na shughuli yake. And customers wa kitambo wamekuwa kikam kushop kwa hii super yenye 7 years ago was just a shop. Inaonekana vindu vichenjanga. Reality is here.
It's been 7 good years. It's been 7 years of service. I think that's the part, consistency. It's been from year 2, year 3 to year 7, consistency. The moment you serve a customer well, they'll come back tomorrow and the day after. I can probably say to you directly, if we went down there, I'll point out to you clients that we started with. Clients that have been shopping with us for 7 years. Why? Because we give them a reason of coming back again. All you have to do is treat the client right. They'll always come back. That's how we got to what we are today. You ask around Destiny Best Supermarket, it's what they love because they feel at home there, they're treated well.
And with no doubt, with consistency, it is accorded the title best.
It's the best. There's no debate about that. You walk around, Destiny is the best supermarket. So they deserve that. It's Destiny Best because it's the best supermarket.
Not only being the best, Destiny has managed to open other branches that also zinafanya poa kwa market.
Destiny started around 7 years ago with one branch, actually the current one. But in the 7 years, we've also managed to open 2 more branches. That's growth. Right here in Kiserian, we have another branch, Destiny Eureka. We also have a branch in Gataka, Destiny Gataka. Yeah, it's one of the fastest growing branches. Yeah, it's one of those branches you want to visit. If you're around Gataka, Karen, you can always drop there.
Tukianza hapa, for instance, you have a glass of water, a cup for tea, sugar, so you know how to use it, and then come to cooking oil, unga ya chapo ama ya ugali for other eatery options, bila kusahau sufuria, right? Or maybe you choose to go the easy way with this yummy and other packages. This goes to yule ambaye anataka everything at once bila ya kuzunguka. Right, Brian?
I think the supermarket got you in everything. I think at the end of the day, if you're being work in the evening tired, you don't want to go to that mama mboga, that kiosk there and that other place. No, you want to go in that one place you can find everything together. And that's why you come to Destiny. We have everything you need at cheap prices, the best services. You ought to visit us one day.
Due to the economic challenge that struck the nation, wase wengi walicomplain sana bei za bidhaa tofauti, most of the precious staple food unga, remember?
Bei ya unga ishuke.
Well, Destiny seems to have been the desired place for purchase kwa sababu ya price ya unga. Pia saibado.
The one thing that stands out 100% in a day, it's flour. Like at the end of the day, everybody wants to eat. Yeah, bei ya unga. Like you go around anywhere, like looking at the prices out here and you look at the prices at Destiny, what I realize, like bei ya unga Destiny, everyone out there will tell you, ukitaka unga bei rahisi enda Destiny. Because at the end of the day, mazee, kila mtu akitoka haso yake everything, lazima utakula. And at the end of the day, we're trying to look, mtu amepiga haso siku mzima, amepata 200, ataka unga, ataka mboga, uko nje mnamuuzia unga 210. Now what's that? So tutakuja tumwambia unaweza chukua hiyo unga na 175, ushike mboga na mafuta. And yeah, that person will come back again and again, jo. Hiyo bei ina favor mfuko yake. So flour stands out. We sell the cheapest flour around. Kabisa.
The existence of this supermarket imekam as a wake-up call to entrepreneurs that nothing is impossible. And when they said maji ni uhai, Destiny were also on toes na maji yao that is branded ili kusaidia mtaa kupata maji ya kunywa. Na hii bakery J, my friend, you'd stare looking at this glass imagining what if you're a magician.
In the past personally pia singekuja Destiny because nilifeel like ile super imefunguliwa pale juu juzi, like nobody knew us for Destiny, ilikuwa ile super. But look at us now. Mzee, like go around Kiserian utapata maji most, the mineral water, this is a very very dry place. So like water is one of those quickest moving commodities. Utapata maji most watu wakunywa huko nje, Destiny best. Because we have our own water company, we supply water around all over Kiserian, Rongai, and we just do a broad delivery. In-house bakery, which zote zinahusiana na baking and stuffs, you go to Destiny best. You want your cakes ready, people come here. You want breads for your event, people will come here because like everybody knows for 7 years this bakery has been up to standard. It's been above par, so like they'll come back to Destiny best for their bakery commodities. I think ni vitu nyingi sana tunaweza brag about, from that supermarket yenye hakuna mtu anajua to sasa Destiny yenye ukitaja tu Destiny everybody would be like niko na idea hiyo super ni gani. Yeah, I think that has been the main part of it. And again, the fact that we have managed to keep our clients for that long, imekuwa poa.
Now, this humble story will be the source your Destiny Best Supermarket could stand out. Imagine from a simple shop to a supermarket. And now, how ndio kusema in every branch they have opened. But mpenzi mtazamaji, wacha tukule hii mkate kwa bakery kiasi, tukirudi we'll talk about customers approach. Na je, supermarkets zinaisha nguvu? Na pia, if kama mtu anataka kufungua supermarket yake, anafaa kufanya nini? Wait for it. Unatazama Hapa Kazi tu.
Hapa kazi tu, hapa kazi tu yo yo. Yeah.
Welcome back. Let's talk about customer approach in a supermarket because we get to accommodate so many people.
Nikikutreat poa utarudi. Hiyo ndio kila kitu kwa super. Any retail business, nikikutreat poa utarudi, nikikutreat vibaya utaishia. That's the thing, that's the secret. Treat your customers right. Like anybody who knows Destiny atakwambia wale watu ni wase wa poa, watu wako na roho safi. That's what they'll tell you. Again, your treatment will impair. For 7 years you keep a customer that wrong, it's because you're treating them right. You treat them right, they come back. You don't, they go.
Brian personally knows better that it is not a one man's responsibility to make sure that the client is happy, but a lot of teamwork is needed to better the business.
And I'll wake up in the morning, I'll be knowing I'm going to work, this is what I'm supposed to do. The manager will be doing the same, another person will be doing the same. When we come here, that united front, we know we have one goal, deliver to that client. That has been the goal all along. Destiny-based supermarkets, what we do is just serve that client to the way that the next time they'll come back here, and the next time and the next time. Yeah, I think being focused on the goal is the key thing here.
Customers wanafaa kupewa respect hata kama ananunua kitu ya pesa kidogo, bora it's what he or she wants. And again, wale pia wa window shopping, maybe next time anaweza kuja akiwa amejipanga sawa sawa. Right, Brian?
So the thing is, I guess at the end of the day ukikuja job tu, doesn't matter what you are mazi. Nikiingia kwa ile mlango tu unajua kitu moja. The customer, any customer ataingia hapo, hata kama kuja kununua kitu ya 10, mazi that customer is right and he is entitled to whatever they want. So with that mentality, a customer is always right. You'll never mishandle a customer. Kama customer ataki kitu fulani, just go show them, interact with them, relate with them. Relating with the customer on a personal level, unanunua hii kwa eBay, kuna nini na nini, you rate with them like that, they'll always come back. You just have to create that bond. Once the bond is there, they'll come back to Destiny Best. You wanataka kuona na ule jamaa wale ni ile fulani tuliongea na yeye. That's the secret. Just relate with them.
This is a physical supermarket. Will there be a competitive challenge with other supermarkets that have their say online? Ama tuambie zile challenges mna face online.
Yeah, it does a lot actually, because I guess again, uko online, when it comes to online, first things first, everything about online is probably fiction. That's something I can probably say.
Fiction?
Yeah, it's fiction. It's pure fiction.
Are you able to prove that?
I can prove that. If I want you to think something is so great, I'll just take a piece, take a photo of it, edit it, and mazao utafikiria hiyo kitu it's imported. But no, it's just something I picked from there and took a pic. So mazao vitu nyingi about online is fiction. But again, that fiction becomes beneficial to probably everyone using it. So we prefer to embrace the fiction. But at the end of the day, kuna kitu moja unafaa ujue, like utakuja huko online, utasoma this and this about this brand, and stuffs, but at the end of the day, how real is that? That's the question that comes to it. And I guess kama umekuwa na experience na anyone from that place, uta feel like this is real, this is not.
Has there been any situation that meuziana kitu wrong that probably was not ordered online?
No, I've not heard of that. No situation. Okay, like we do a follow-up of things. I think like ukinunua kitu huku and you feel it's not okay, which hasn't happened, apart from a customer who sent someone for a brand akachukua different brand. So it hasn't happened in a different way, but I think at the end of the day ni kama umenunua kitu ni balaya. Things happen by the way. Unaweza pata ulinunua kitu ikachapia maybe kwa road and stuff, so we have a return policy. So ukinunua kitu, let's say si tu ya okay, return policies mara nyingi kwa electronics and stuff, but sa ukinunua kitu like tuseme a flour and you go and meet like this flour match standard zangu, you can still return it to a shop. We'll take it back as long as you have the receipt to prove you bought it from us. We'll take it back. At the end of the day, again, like I said, if customer felt it's not okay because they are right.
If it happens, how do you ensure that you do not lose your client, making sure that the approach is well covered?
Okay, what we do is we don't treat things as it. Umesikia kitu fulani ija kutosha, you won't come and tell us kitu haiku kunitosha and then you tell you hapana hiki kitu hivi na hivi. No, what we do is you come and say this thing wasn't up to standard. We're like, okay, what do you prefer, getting a refund or getting something that is up to standard? So we'll cut off that part about the friction. So like at the end of the day, hata ukienda huko nje utaenda useme nilipata kitu fulani na nikarudisha Destiny. At the end of the day, the name of the shop still remains because we'll take back anything if you feel it's not up to standard.
Now here's the big deal. When I want to start a supermarket, what are some of the things that I need to take into consideration?
If you're starting a business, the first thing you have to keep in mind, it's a market. You need to know I'm starting this business, niki watu hawa na hawa. The moment you do that, be patient, keep pushing, work hard. Like be self-disciplined at work, it will just work, it just flows. You just have to keep those things in line.
Speaking about class differences, is that also something to consider?
You have to know these are the people I'm targeting. And I think that's what we've been doing. We really look at this kind of a society. Okay, in every market there's a high class, there's a middle class, and there's a low class. So you look at what are you aiming at. There's a supermarket that will be aiming at that rich person. So that's where you'll find some prices are really escalated. But as Destiny, we go for that middle person and that low class person. Those people who live on hand. And that's how we opened our branches. Our locations are mainly dependent on that. Middle class and low class.
Nyinyi mna balance aje market with the people you're targeting in your market ili kuhakikisha kwa kila mtu anafaidika?
I feel again at the end of the day there'll always be that high class and they are very important to us. So what we do, it all goes back to pricing. You look at the basic needs. Food. Like anything that has to do with food, you look at compare any supermarket around, Destiny best sells at the cheapest prices. Why? Because you're aiming at that low class person. But just to hold you there, you go to the electronics department. You want a 74-inch TV? It's there at your price. We also support the luxury. So at the end of the day, the basic needs will be looking at that low class person. Plus, even in the other department, we'll still be targeting that low class and middle class. But there is also a platform for the luxury, the first class. And plus, I also feel like even in the meals, there'll be ranges. Kunai. We have different varieties. So if this one suits you, if you are going for the cheap price, it's okay. If you want that one of a high class because you're of a higher class, it's okay. That's what we do. We price things in a way that they'll accommodate the whole community.
Kuna wale watashop online kwa maduka ndogo ndogo za mitaani, wholesale or any other places. Huenda hii ikawa njia mojawapo ya supermarkets to fade away?
Okay, supermarkets are not fading away. That's a very crazy perception. I know like people feel like supermarkets zina fade away jo unaweza pata kila kitu online. But maze like there are people who want to say that thing. Me personally staitisha kitu online. Maze kitu mnanionyesha huko nje na kitu mtaniletea. I feel like as much. So nataka niende pale Destiny kama ni ile kiatu nataka niangalie kiatu iko hivi. Sisi nikuitishe kutoka huko. And I think a very large percentage of people want to do that. So I feel like supermarket will be here years to come. They are not going anywhere. It's a one-stop shop of everything. It's not something that can fade away that easily. Yeah.
Supermarket being a big place and sometimes mtu anaweza kosa kuona kitu anatafuta. How do you set up a supermarket?
Once the thing comes in, tutakuwa decide like hiki kitu tunataka ikuwe pale because it's a basic. So what we have done actually is like we have a 4-story building. Uko chini tutaweka the basics. unga, mafuta, you'll find them down there. Ukienda juu kuna the luxuries. I think you first have to consider like what's the most important thing to you. Put it right there mali. Mtu akikuja tu ataiona. Then go up. Luxury, everything like kwa tunazo expand tu hapo kwa shelf. They'll be there. Everyone that comes will see them. I think it's not that hard. You just have to know this is what I want to put there. What I want to put there.
Okay, Brian. We have mentioned a lot about Destiny Best, and a lot would have been mentioned. Where do we see Destiny Best in the next few years to come?
7 years ago when we started, probably everybody thought it was a one-store supermarket actually. So everybody thought hiyo ni duka tu maze. But look at us now. We have a 4-story shop right here. We have 2 other branches. Where do I see myself in the next, leave out what you asked, 2 years. I see Destiny as a very, very broad supermarket in over 5 counties. That is in 2 years. Because like tuko na hiyo guarantee ya any place we are going to stand out. Ukienda Gataka tume stand out, ukikuja Kiserian tume stand out. So I feel like in the next 2 years with the pace we're going, tuko na branches in a lot of counties. We are working on expanding and it's happening really soon.
Thank you. Because this.
How do we access Destiny Best Supermarket?
You can come physically to our branches. Here in Kiserian we have 2 branches. To Gataka we have 1 branch. You can also follow us on Facebook at Destiny Best Supermarket 24/7. Instagram Destiny Best Supermarket 24/7. In the pages you'll have a WhatsApp number, a number to call. It's all there. You can just follow us. We'll deliver it to you. Whatever you need, order it online. We'll deliver. We'll deliver products that look like what we posted.
Are you sure?
Exactly. We deliver, especially like anything to do with a 1 kilometer radius. Even if you bought it physically and you need it carried for you, we'll deliver it to you. Online ukitisha kitu maze, nitaileta hapo kwa mlango yako.
Ni free?
No, ukitisha tu online maze, hata kama ni nai, but lazima ulipe shipping fee pia. But we'll deliver it to you in a very good condition. Return policies, warrants, anything you need, it will be there. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Brian,
you.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate you too.
Wow, what a show and what a variety of products offered right here at Destiny Best Supermarket. Tumeiangazia vile inafaa, and of course umeshuhudia from the simple toothbrush to the wider screens and furnitures and all products offered here at Destiny Best Supermarket. I have managed actually to buy one thing that of course itawasaidia na pia itanisaidia. I have managed to buy the pin location to enable you get at Destiny Best Supermarket. Ndio ikupatie a way to reach here vile inafaa, and of course one of the best thing that wame mention ni unga at a very fair price. Situpatane wiki ijayo tukiangazia bizi tofauti za wale ambao wanatekeleza hapa nchini Kenya. Hivyo basi catch us next week right here on Kazi tu on Lookup TV. My name is Moses Okech.
Hapa kazi, hapa kazi, hapa kazi.
Haso muhimu jo, janta muhimu jo, wase wa ghetto daily tujitume man, mama wa chapo kinyozi man, yeah, hasla wa dago na nduthi man,
Haso muhimu jo, janta muhimu, wase wa ghetto daily tujikaze, mama wa chapo kinyozi man, hasla wa dago na nduthi man. Nasema haso muhimu, janta muhimu, wase wa ghetto daily tujikaze, mama wa chapo kinyozi man, hasla wa dago na nduthi man. Hapa kazi, hapa kazi.